Hey everyone, it's Abby, and today I wanted to show you some of the completed Traveler's Notebook inserts, aka travel journals that I finished this year. So I think I have two of them for this video, and I wanted to walk you through the entire process. So the first one is this Germany insert, which is a half trip refill with an MD paper inside. So the first half documents my time in the German countryside, and then the latter half is for Frankfurt. Make sure to check out my travel and journal with me videos, as I have shared how I documented and how I journaled about the trip, and also to give you an idea on how I traveled basically. But if you want to see the full tour, I do have all the photos available and some resources over on Patreon, so all links will be in the description. Actually, when I document or journal in general for trips, I try to do half of them while I'm traveling. This is so I don't get so overwhelmed doing them when I get back. So half of these are already stuck in. I always try to bring a glue stick, if not I will buy. And my main goal was really to just document and highlight the things that I really found memorable from my experience in that location. And one thing I have to tell you is this was the first time I did travel journaling after 3 years, which felt kind of weird because I felt like I was getting rusty because I haven't journaled and I haven't traveled in so long. Because when I do daily journaling, I don't actually use the TN size. It's really just for traveling. But anyway, your girl pulled through, and I'm quite happy with how these spreads turned out. I think for the Frankfurt, I really spent more time with the color coordinating situation. I also wanted to play around with the different maps and ephemera I got. I got a lot of ephemera from Frankfurt actually because I went to the tourist center. And also, it depends on where you visit. Some places just have more ephemera, or if you're the type to go to museums all the time like me, obviously you have tickets and other maps. Like here, we went to the 𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚅 Museum with the Renoir exhibit, which was great by the way. And also you went to mines, and they had a lot of maps and brochures at the Gutenberg Museum, which was great because more reason to document about them. So yeah, this is my little documentation of my Germany trips for this year. And speaking of Germany, I live in Germany now, right? So the next journal is actually a Berlin journal. I wouldn't say it's a travel journal because I live here, but I got this for the main purpose of having like a documentation of the first few months in Berlin. So this is actually an insert from Baumkuchen Studio, which is called The Journey is the Destination. It has a craft insert. So before anything else, I documented everything here, like my first few months, exploring the city, and also settling in my life here as a Berliner. I can't believe it's been like 8 months since, but I take pride in like collecting little things like packaging for food, orders, things from the grocery, because like what else could I get, right? Receipts. I also went to some of the places I've been frequenting when I used to visit Berlin a lot. And coinciding with that, I also tried to print photos. But if you see here, the photos are not quite good. I actually use the Xiaomi printer, but it's not my favorite for printing. So eventually now I just go to the drugstore and have my photos printed there. But apart from that, this was really an experiment into easing back into documenting, because as I mentioned, I haven't done that in quite a while. This spread with Sarah has to be my favorite because it highlights all of my favorite colors, and also this was slowly moving into springtime, so it was also an experiment into, okay, how do I document spring colors like pinks and blues and greens? So I really just played around with everything that I had, which also included like clothing labels, cards. At this time, I also didn't have that much stationery. A lot of friends did give me, so thank you, friends. So I just used them to my advantage. And also, like, when you order stuff online, there are a lot of packages, so I just saved everything that I got and worked on matching them with the spreads. I have to say though, using craft journals is not my thing. I feel like it's such a challenge to use. I guess I just got used to using MD paper, so moving forward I do want to just stick to that because it's just easily my comfort zone, I guess. And also these pages were not like everyday documenting. I just have like some highlights that felt more apt to put here. Like for example, if friends visit, I just end up going to more touristy places, or we also went to Harry's house, so that was great. So stuff like that I just tried to commemorate here. Also my first haircut, I mean, yeah, you gotta put that there because it was hella expensive. And also some notes and messages from dear friends. I think this is one of my favorites also because, you know, it's yellow and it nailed down all of the Abbey elements that I was looking for. And this was one of the movies I watched that I really, really loved this year. So yeah, the last few pages were just a dump of random stuff. And also I saved the 𝚝𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚔 sticker at the end because I received a package from 𝚝𝚘𝚘 Pens. So yeah, that's it for this travel journal and these flip throughs. You can find more information inside my new book, The Art of the Travel Journal. It has ideas and inspiration for your travel journaling needs or for your next adventure. If you want to pick up a copy, make sure to check the links in the description, as well as I share with you a walkthrough of the book. Everything will be linked down below. Thank you so much for watching. Always be creating, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!